Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. This is Stefanie Hahn, and today I want to talk to you about 10 Gmail tips and tricks to help you work smarter in Gmail. First one, get into your settings. If you get familiar with your Gmail settings, you'll see there is so much great stuff in there. Now to find your settings, you just want to click on the gear. It's going to be top right when you're logged into Gmail, and then click on settings. You'll see it. It's about the fourth thing down after it goes through all the display densities. Now from settings, you can turn conversation view on or off, adjust or just turn off the web clips, those little ads that kind of run across the top. You can turn your priority inbox on or off, work with your accounts, enable labs, and just a ton more. So, gear icon to the settings. Second tip, load her up. Gmail can support multiple email addresses coming in and going out. Gmail then just becomes your email client where you can manage all of your emails in one place, in one inbox, while still maintaining those separate identities. So when someone emails me to Hearthside or my personal or my YPN emails, they all come into one inbox, but I respond out as if I was responding from each of those separate emails. But the whole time I'm in Gmail. Very cool. You can do this under Gmail in the settings on the Accounts and Import tab. Now, any emails that you're pulling in, you can do that if you know the servers. You can set that up. You can also just forward email addresses into your Gmail. Additionally, though, you want to make sure that any email address that you want to send out as. So if I want to make sure that I can send out from my Gmail inbox as my CB Hearthside, I have to set that up as a send as mail. That's all under Accounts and Import. Now that I have all of my accounts set up, I want to make sure that I create signatures for each account that I want to use to send out from on Gmail. The account that you choose as your default will automatically be the account that you send from, but just know that there's always a drop down when you're composing and you can switch accounts really easily. When you switch accounts, if I jump from my CB Hearthside account, which is my default, to just say my Gmail, which is my personal, my signature is going to change. My signature is going to go from my big long work signature to just Stefanie. Real easy to set up under multiple signatures. If you go to Settings, right on that first tab, it's called General, and then Signatures. Fourth tip, label it. Creating labels is pretty simple in Gmail, and it's really going to help you stay organized and on top of things in your inbox. All you need to do is go to Settings and then the Labels tab, and you want to just click Create New Label. You just type in your label name and click Create. It's that simple. Your label list will live on the left side of your inbox, so it's going to feel like folders. It's going to have that same look and feel that you're used to. Additionally, you can nest labels. Nesting labels really just means maybe I have a main label that's taxes, and underneath it I nest different years. I nest 2012 and 2011. That's really all that's doing. It's just kind of breaking it out even further. My fifth tip is add some color. This will also help with your organization. All of your labels can be colored. You just have to move your mouse over just to the right of the label name in your label list. And remember, your label list is on the left side when you're in your inbox. So just kind of mouse over to the right of the label name, and when you see the drop down come up, you're going to click on it. That's going to open a whole menu that's going to give you different colors, and just click whichever color combination that you like. You can even add custom colors if you want. And it's going to ask you a few other things. Do you want to show the label in the list? That sort of thing. Once you click on the color, the label and anything it's attached to will be colored. Number 6, take the time to set up filters. Filters will sort your email for you automatically if you set them up in the beginning, and it's all based on the criteria that you define. So you can filter on all sorts of things, from, to, subject, has the words, doesn't have the words, whatever you want. One of the easiest things to filter is just on a particular email address, one of your email addresses that you have coming into Gmail. Since I have 6 emails coming in, I filter on each one of those emails and they get a label for what they are. Once I've decided this part, what it is that I want to filter, I'm going to click Create a Filter with this search. Over here, a new window is going to open, and it's going to say, all right, now what? How do I treat this email? Do I want it to skip the inbox? Do I want to mark it as read, star it? Often I use this, apply the label, and you can see, add CB Hearthside. I can forward it to someone if I wanted to. I can delete it. Never send to spam. This is great for bosses. I can also send a canned response, which is kind of nice. Always mark as important, never mark as important, or exclude from Smart Label categorization. If you're not using a Smart Label add-on, don't even worry about that. The nice thing here is they actually let you, besides just creating the filter, you can also apply it to, you can see in this case, 95 matching conversations. So I'm going to apply my CB Hearthside label to all these other emails that I already have sitting in my inbox. So I click that off and then click Create Filter. This is all located under Settings and the Filters tab. My 7th tip is to try a lab. Gmail Labs is a testing ground for some of the experimental features that they're working on, but they're not quite ready to be launched on the world. They have labs in a few of their different programs, and some of the Gmail labs I use all the time. Now, just know that Google is kind of famous for leaving things in beta forever, in a testing mode, kind of forever. So some of these might never leave labs, and that's okay because you can still use them. To find labs, just go to Settings, Labs, and then when you see one you like, you just want to click the radio button that says Enable. They're all disabled by default. I pulled this one out, inserting images, just so you could get an idea of what they look like. Gives you a little snapshot and then tells you what that lab can do. Some of my other favorites: refresh pop accounts, send and archive, signature tweaks, smart labels, undo send, unread message icon, authentication icon, canned responses, and mark as read. Number 8 is add Reportive. Reportive.com allows you to add their service to Gmail. And what this does is it gives you the skinny on your contacts right inside of Gmail. So when you add Reportive, you're going to see a photo and contact information. You'll see their social networks, recent posts even, also recent emails, and all sorts of great stuff when you're composing an email or when you're going back and forth with someone. Pretty neat and definitely worth the time to add in. Takes just a few seconds. Go to reportive.com, add to Gmail. My 9th tip is to create some groups. Creating groups can really save a busy realtor a lot of time. All you have to do to accomplish this is get over to the Contacts section. All you need to do is click on the Gmail drop-down. So right here where it says Contacts, when you're in your Gmail inbox, it'll actually say Gmail there, and you want to just click on this little drop-down arrow and select Contacts. Now, all you have to do on this left-hand menu is find New Group. It's all the way at the bottom. You want to click on it and then just start adding people to your new group. My last tip, my 10th tip, is just to try and get away from your email. We are sending so much email. Try something different. Why not video chat? Google allows you to start a Hangout with up to 9 people right from inside your Gmail inbox. And while Hangouts is technically part of Google+, you don't have to be a Google+ member to use Hangouts in your Gmail. Just simply turn your chat on, add names, circles, or email addresses, and just click Hangout. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my super quick 10 tips and tricks to help you tame your Gmail inbox and hopefully have fun in the process. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.